Hey guys, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about meal prep. And as I'm sure you guys have all heard before, really like 70 to 80% of the progress that you're going to make is going to be because of what you're eating. And so I just want to remind everybody that the programs that we have are very well rounded. They include a fitness and a nutrition portion. Of course, I recommend Shakeology. It is a crazy, super dense, nutrient dense, superfood full meal replacement that is just amazing and really gives your body so much that a lot of people don't get from their regular diets because it's just like so incredibly rich. So I just wanted to say that, but I wanted to show you guys kind of how I do some meal planning because I feel like it can feel overwhelming to people and stressful and an easy thing just to kind of like give yourself an excuse and say, forget it, I'm not going to do that, or I'll do the best I can, or I'll keep track of it in the moment, which I think all of us can agree probably won't work. That in the moment doesn't work. In the moment, we're going to grab whatever we can, and if we plan to succeed, we will. So let's plan to succeed, and let's really kick this challenge off right. So I'm just going to share with you some of my tips. Nothing exciting, nothing earth-shattering, but maybe something helpful for you. So I'm going to share my screen so you guys can see what my meal plan looks like. I will also put this in our group so you can get it. Okay, you should be seeing my screen. I'm a creature of habit. I don't mind repeating things. Now, that being said, I'm not a huge fan of leftovers for dinner, so I'll probably not repeat a dinner, but snacks, breakfast for sure, and lunches to some extent I can repeat. So what I start to do is I type in things, and I try not to do anything too extravagant because I think that just gives me another excuse as to why I can't do it. So I'll show you what I mean in a minute. I normally like to think of things that I already like or I already do, and then I try to make them fit into the parameters of my my bracket. So down here I have listed, I'm in the bracket with 3 greens, 2 purple, 4 red, 2 yellow, 1 blue, 1 orange, and 2 teaspoons. So what I do is I go through and I say, all right, normally I want to have English muffin, eggs, and my roasted Brussels sprouts for breakfast. So I'm going to have half an English muffin because that counts as 1 yellow, 2 eggs is 1 red, and then 1 green of Brussels sprouts. But I also know that I'm going to do that all week. So this is why I like to plan on the computer, because I can just go right through and fill it in for the whole week like that. So that's done. Again, a whole banana counts as 2 purples because half of a full-size banana is 1 purple. And then peanut butter counts as a teaspoon, but I am pretty certain I will probably have 2 if I'm eating the whole banana. So that counts as finishing up my purples and my teaspoons. And again, I'm just going to copy that. Super simple because I don't mind having the same types of things. Okay, when it gets to lunch, I'm going to have a quinoa bowl, which I've really gotten into because it keeps me out of salads right now. I feel like I get cold having salads and it just doesn't seem appealing or appetizing for me at the moment. So I have gone to the quinoa bowl. So I have 1 yellow of quinoa. Then I'll have buffalo chicken, which I just use the hot sauce to marinate the chicken in. Bake it. I can cut it up into small chunks and put it over the stovetop and cook it. So that's 1 red of the chicken. The blue cheese, I'll probably use half of that. So then I'll probably have another half blue, which, cheese is never a hard thing for me to add into my diet. I'll probably just toss it in dinner. And broccoli, I roast broccoli, and this is like a great, yummy, delicious lunch. So what I'm going to do here, since I don't love having lunch the same every day, I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to put it on Sunday and Tuesday, and then I will think of on Monday, I'm just gonna switch it up. So I'm gonna paste it because I like having the colors already there. So I will have another quinoa bowl, but this time I'm going to have chicken, mozzarella, and basil. And then obviously, like, I'm not going to have an entire green of basil in there typically. So I will have a little extra green that I can toss into my dinner. But what I'm trying to show is that I like to try to keep the meals like similar. So it's similar in the portion control, so that I'm like, okay, so if I don't want the quinoa bowl, I know that I need to have a lunch that uses a green, a red, a blue, and a yellow, because that's what I have allotted for my lunchtime. That might work for some people, and maybe it won't. Maybe people are good at mixing it up, but for me, I'm a little bit more of a creature of habit, and I found that it's super helpful for me. If I'm just going to want to make a quick substitution, I'll switch in one chicken for another type, and, you know, different things like that. Just try to keep it like simple and consistent, simple, honestly, for myself. And then I might copy that, and I'll just put that in a couple times. Right, and then I'll put a different one in here and add another version of another quinoa bowl that I can do that would do one green, one blue, one red, and one yellow. So that's how what I would end up doing for my lunches. Shakeology, I know for sure, will be my afternoon snack every single day. So I just add that in like that. I don't know why that's doing it. It's really weird. And then for my dinner, most days, what I have left, I should have had this in the appropriate color, is that I have a protein and a veggie. And sometimes, like, when I'm having the basil over here, I'll have like a little extra, like 1.5 greens left. And so what I do, and again, I just try to keep it really super simple, because I want something that I can make easily. Maybe something that'll be my family will enjoy as well. But I don't do anything too crazy, because I know that the more complicated I make the meals, the less likely I will be to actually do it. The easier it is for me to get to the end of the day and say, oh, never mind, I'm just going to make something really easy, which ends up not being on my meal plan. So what I like to do is just do like a protein and a vegetable. So maybe that will mean you know, a seasoned chicken breast that I can just throw on my George Foreman grill, and, you know, like a bag of frozen broccoli. That's it. That can be dinner. And and then maybe the next day I make, I'll make like a lean steak and a vegetable. And then the next day I will just do, bake a white fish and a vegetable. And so I just try to keep it super duper simple. Please keep it simple for yourself, especially if this is new for you. Definitely, you know, definitely keep it as simple as you can. So obviously I use the 21 Day Fixed Meal Eating Plan, all the information that's in there. Don't forget to, like, if you haven't looked at this in a while, like, check it out, right? Because there are some actual recipes in there. There's like good reminders about like dressings and some recipes and seasonings and different mixes you could try. So definitely revisit this. I also want to say another thing that is helpful for meal planning. So like maybe week 2 or week 3, I might get a little more adventurous. And stick in some actual recipes. Sometimes I'll prep those ahead of time so I'm like ready for the week or whatever. And I love the Fixate cookbook. It's like by Autumn, and everything tells you how many, you know, it'll give you a complete recipe, and then it'll say up here how many containers each serving is worth, how many servings are in there, how to prepare it, and everything you really need to know. So that's cool. And also like things like this. So this one's about Italian meatballs. So you can make these meatballs and you make like 1 million, like every time you make meatballs. I don't know if that happens to you, you have like 1,000 meatballs. But anyways, you can freeze them and you could use them once for this Italian meatballs sauce that you might eat over some zucchini noodles, or you can save them, and then you'll find in here as well that there's different like a soup recipe Italian wedding soup, which uses the meatballs. So it'd be good to make like a big batch of the meatballs, and then you can think of different ways to use the meatballs around the week, over the week. And some people even like to like kind of have it for lunch the next day, those types of things. As long as it fits into your container numbers, those are some really great ideas. So again, I really encourage people, plan your food, do it. And make sure you do it far enough ahead of time so that you will actually like do it, right? So like right now I'm talking to you, it's Thursday, and I feel like Thursday is a great day to be meal planning, maybe even Wednesday, because then you have time, probably Friday, if not over the weekend, to shop and prep and be ready. You don't want to find yourself Sunday morning having to think about everything you're going to eat, make the shopping list, do the shopping, and do the prep, because chances are you have other things going on in life and that'll be difficult. So keep it simple, super simple. Give yourself the time that you need to make sure that you prepare, and just make sure that you get it done, because we are going to succeed, my friends. You and I together are going to actually make all of these goals happen. I totally believe in you, and I know you can do it. So give yourself a leg up and get started. Thanks so much. Have a great night. Bye.